Okay, what we're seeing here is the start of the slurry course on what I'm calling Field 8. Well, it's Field 8, this is called Field 8, you can see in the minimap. And what's happened here is I've pulled my yellow trailer onto the field at the point where I started, and I've also, first off, you do a course, hopefully on an irregular shaped field like this you do a circular course, but because I'd already sprayed some of the field, it's not actually spraying just yet because it's running over currently sprayed area. So I'm just going to jump out of this tractor here, remembering that this weight is at this, I think it's the second tree. And the idea is we want to jump back into this tractor and make our way back and refill this, so we keep this full, because that red tanker is full from this this Garant. Obviously I'm lagging a lot here. I've got cosplay running on this Garant in 2 courses, and I had to just recently restart the game, so everything that I'm seeing is being seen again for the first time, so it's rewriting everything. And I'm running out of space on my hard drive for the recording so I'm just working with Fraps here, if you're familiar with Fraps, and it creates massive files as Fraps. Actually, another tip here: if you've got quite a heavy load to pull, if this actually ever starts properly, I'm stuck waiting for the game to unfreeze. It's actually just lagging because of the lack of space. I'm looking over those hedges past the yellow storage container. See if we can see the tractor moving in the field. There we go. So the tip would be actually to turn this tractor around first, because it's quite a climb out of this field. So we'll do that whilst the container is empty, or partly empty. It's only got 7,500 litres in it. We don't need cosplay on, and we don't need the let's just close this window here. So now we're just climbing out of this field. If I'd have filled this tank first, the dynamics on this trailer actually do make it heavier. It is a pretty realistic thing. So now then we're going to fill this container. So you can see it's going up. I am overloading into this container. I'm taking it from this big rectangular container back into the Garant. And in fact, I went to the cows and got their manure. There was only like about 1,000 litres. So once we've filled this, we'll drive up and park it back. It won't take all of this tanker on that field though. And there is a spreader you can get for this Garant, this yellow container. Well, you can make them any colour you want, of course. I could have made it red or green, black, blue, yellow. Just the modder has you colour it up any which way you like, but I decided to keep it yellow to match the container. So I'm thinking we just might have enough to get these 2 fields done. And now you can see that tractor working over in that field. We've got to pull smartly onto here. We've got plenty of room because between I think it was there, yep it was, it certainly wasn't, there was no more trees, there's a big gap then. So now we're going to wait for this tractor to come round and we'll see if we can see it spraying. We also need to cultivate this field, so run the cultivator over it, drag the weeds in of course, and then spray the fertiliser on it. But this is the slurry, and it hasn't, I don't think, started spraying the slurry yet. It should be spraying the slurry at this point really. Just make sure that the well, it is actually still partly on this other course here, so let me just wait a second. This next one here definitely must have the slurry work on it. Nope. So we need to stop the driver, find out why he's not spraying the slurry, fertiliser and seed in, wrong trailer, this one, let's back him up, nearest waypoint which is here. Let's overloader, empty combine and grain transport. Right. So it may be the order in which I've got the courses recorded, because I recorded the actual fields course first and then deleted it. So let's go and load these courses in a different manner. We will have F8, this is field 8, slurry first, which needs to be in this mode, and we'll drive the course to see what happens. Yes, and we'll just stop that with the B on the keyboard.